at him.
In a galaxy far and wide, Boomy Nation takes the ride. With the saber sharp and bright, he'll conquer both the day and night. From the fjords to distant stars, riding waves and flying cars, Boomy's courage never wanes. He's the hero breaking chains. Subscribe now and join the quest. Boomy Nation, simply the best. Epic tales on every shore. Hit that button, ask for more. Through hearts to distant stars, riding waves and flying cars. Boomy's courage never wanes. He is the hero breaking chains. Subscribe now and join the quest. Boomy Nation, simply the best. Epic tales on every shore. Hit that button, ask for more. Through the trials dark and grim, with the force he's gotta win. Starships or legends for, in this world where heroes soar. Raise the banner, hold it high. With Boomy we reach the sky. Stars align with every click. Join us right, come quick, come quick. His realm will never lost. Victory comes at any cost. Interstellar battles won, with Boomy Nation funds begun.
Yes. Has it begun? I guess we'll never know. Oh, shut up, song. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Jinx Coma, Darth Pickle, my friend. Boomy. Hi, Boomy. How you doing, Boomy Nation? You're amazing. God, you're sexy. Cavell, my friend. How is everyone doing this evening? So, excuse me. I was going to multi-stream doing a kick. However, I'm having bandwidth issues, which means as I was trying, I was ahoy Tempest, how you doing, my friend? As I was on Kick, I was live on Kick for like 2 minutes. But then, while I was there, I started getting tons of warnings. Actually, just one warning. Saying that video would not be good for you guys. And so, it's the bandwidth problem. Unfortunately, even though I've been told by my ISP that fiber is coming very soon, and they did a lot of work around my house to install it, I just don't have it yet. So, and I have got the top package so far. So right now, I am able to multi-stream, kinda. But if you would be so kind, go on kick.com. You know Kick, everyone's talking about Kick these days. And go follow Boomy Nation on there. That'll help out quite a bit. But until then, we are here. This is where we are. Friends, how is everyone doing tonight? How is everyone's Thursday going? Hope everyone's having a great and fantastic Thursday. Indeed. But yeah, no, I finally figured out how to multi-stream. I have a special chat thingy that allows me to see all the chats in any stream I'm doing, no matter what platform. And right now I have everyone in stereo right now, in your words. So yeah, we're just going to continue on. We're just going to have fun like we did like the last time we streamed this. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, friends. But yeah, let me know how everyone's going. And then we have a goal going on as well for Super Chats. Hey, Odin will bless you. And my beard will grant you eternal life. So I don't know about you, but I think that's great. But yeah, that's what's going on. Anyways, so anyone else impacted by the fires going on out there? It's been hazy AF out here. Out here in the North Midwestern states. Yes, it has been. So we're on our trooper. We're having fun. I was going to do an events video, but there are only 2 events happening, and I honestly could not even think of like a clever way to talk about it. Going good, Boomy, thanks. Thanks, Jinx. I'm glad it's going good, my friend. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. What the hell was I talking about? My brain just died. My brain just died. 26 minutes until senatorial celebration. Nah. I'm good. The hell was I talking about? Okay, we talked about the fires. Talked about multi-streaming. talked about just having a relaxed stream and just playing. I don't remember now. My brain just died. I woke up early this morning, had some early stuff to do for work. So I had my coffee. I'm now enjoying some bourbon. And now I'm here. This is where we're at. This is life. This is life right now, man. But then again, I hope everyone's doing great. Jinx, what's you been up to, my friend? What has this week been like for you? Do I need to smite anyone with my beard? Or has it been good? Or do you just want me to smite people for fun? I mean, I can do that too. So we take the taxi. Oh yeah, I totally forgot the Nar Shadar nightlife event's going on. Yes, Darth Pickle, smite them all indeedly weedly, my friend. So yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit of a presence on Kick. SWTOR doesn't really have much of a footprint at all on Kick, so I want to change that. But until I figure some stuff out, it's not going to change right now. So until then, we're here. And that's where we're going to be. Busy with work mostly, but otherwise it's been good. You can smite people away. It's fun that way. It is fun smiting people. I do it while I'm just driving around. Oh hey, look, there's an event over here. Press gang. We're gonna press some gangs. That sounds very naughty. What's up, Dragon Sithy, my friend? Too many female characters. Ideal. I am into woke wars. I only do female characters because when you play games for a couple hours, you don't want to stare at male booty. And I had someone one time when I said that, I was playing WoW, and they took umbrage with that, and I'm like, just get a life. Just let me play how I want to play. You play how you want to play. Yes. I don't know if it's like Dragon. I don't know if it's too many like female characters. I honestly think it's all about how the characters are written. Any character poorly written is bad. No matter their gender or whatever they think they might be. Thank you, Boomy. Boomy gets it. Yeah, I do, baby. Right. Have you given Dune Awakening a try, by the way? I have not. I do not have it. Maybe I should put it on my wish list. I have not. I have not yet. I forgot what character I'm playing. Hold on. Also, happy Male Mental Awareness Month, everyone. Too many people like the female Sith better than male. I mean, you got it. I mean, they look better. They look hotter. So I get that. Unless you're Darth Mar, Darth Malgus. Oh my god, I'm stroking today. So all that smoke that's been in the air from the wildfires in Montana or Canada, somewhere off yonder. Who else? Would Revan count? He was a Darth at one point in his career, and then he became a Jedi again, and then he's like, screw everyone, you all suck. On the light side, ew, gross. No, I primarily play Imperial. It's more aligned. I'm more aligned with the Imperial thought, and plus Imperial people are sexier. Just saying. Unless you're Satil Shan, then, or Kara Carson, or Darkside Jace. No, wait, Darkside Jace. That's on your Sith Warrior, right? Yes. Oh, Darkside Jace. But I use more Sith blood. Oh, nice. Revan was all of the above and then more. Yeah, he really was. If they ever make a KOTOR movie with Revan, I want Keanu Reeves, please. Thank you. What's up, Benji, my friend? How are you doing this fine evening? Hope you're doing well. I am on. Oh my god. I'm seriously. I should not go on stream when my brain is like befuddled. What am I on? No. Starforge. I am on Starforge currently. That's where I currently at. Glad you're doing well, Benj. So, I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33 offline or off stream. One, because I'm like, well, I get more viewers when I do SWTOR, which totally makes sense. But I kind of want to just keep playing Expedition 33. And I finished Act 1. I'm 20 some odd hours in. And holy crap. Like, holy crap. I sat there last night and went, what? What? I mean, you want to talk about a game with excellent writing and great plot twists? That's 33, man. Deathblades, I see you too. Put your clothes back on, Deathblades. That's weird. I know everyone likes Starforge. Yeah, the reason why people like Starforge is primarily because it's populated and people can do a lot more. I primarily went on Starforge only because I wanted to shoot a video. I needed to get some B-roll for a video I was doing, and I couldn't get PvP or Starfighter to pop whatsoever on Satil Shan. So I think it was Keldron or a lot of other people were like, hey, just get on Starforge. I'm like, okay. So I got into Starforge, and within like 3 minutes it popped. I'm like, done. I love Expedition 30. Oh my god, I'm dying. I love Expedition 33. Expedition 33 should get Game of the Year. This is the best game I played in freaking years. And I've been playing since the days of Qbert. WoW news? Yeah, I really need to, like, huddle. What the fuck? I really need to get more WoW news out there. I know 11.1.7 is coming. Oh my gosh, it's coming June. 1.7. Wait, I might be complete. Yeah, okay, this is coming soon. When are you coming? Soon if you get your hopes right. Okay, so June 17th, patch 11.1.7 launches. Oh, what's the patch called? Legacy of Arthur. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. All day. Yeah, new content patches coming for World of Warcraft next week, I believe I just said. You're on the Satil Shan server. That's where most of my tunes are on Satil Shan. But I took my main and parked her over. Oh, do I? Thanks, mate. But my main tune is parked on Starforge just so I can do more things on it. Need to be named Legacy of Boomy. Yeah, I agree. Deathblades, I agree with most of the things you say, so just whenever you say it, just automatically assume I'm going to agree with it. Unless it's something very naughty, then more than likely I'll still agree with it. I mean, you've been to our Discord chats, so you know what goes on there, man. We're just Eric Jorgen. I have no idea what he just said. So how do I get all of my characters on Starforge? Well, you character transfer them. One at a time. I think I have 2 that I transferred. And a couple that I have created on. Yeah, just go to your account in SWTOR. I can't show it right now. I should do a video on that. I did a video on that, actually. Hold on. Hold on. I know I totally did a video on this. So don't go to anyone else. And if you're brand new to the channel, your first time watching this, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to 10,000. We're getting there. I'm going to view my channel right quick. Go to my playlists. Oh, I need to play some more Monster Hunters Wild. Okay, where the hell is my SWTOR playlist? I know you're down here. I will find you, and then I will tickle you. Where are you? Maybe it's in this one. I'm gonna view it. Nope. Well, that doesn't help me. Part 1, part 2. Damn. I made that 3 years ago? Jeez. I don't do a lot of guides, that's for sure. I will find you and I will love on you. 4 videos. No, where the hell? It's gonna be a lot faster if I just go through something else. I did a video. You just pretty much just go to your account page. Go in. I forgot what it is. Hold on. I'm going to find it. I can just type my name in. Character trans. SWTOR. I will find you. Oh, yes. Oh, my God, I did. Okay. See, I knew I did it. Okay, here you go. I'm going to put it in the chat. Bam. There you go. There's my video on how to transfer characters. It took me way too long to find that. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. The guides do really go out of date on this one. Very first transfer is free. Oh, nice. Was it 1,000 cc's? I don't remember. I just did it. Primarily because I'm still surviving off of cartel market or cartel coins from when we had Refer a Friend, which I think getting rid of that was the stupidest thing in the world. And their excuse was, well, we're losing money if we do that. I'm like, no, you're taking away more incentive for people to more new people to come play the game and veterans to stay in said game. So we can get the crap that you pin on us in your cartel market. How long were you a dev for gaming? I have never been a developer for gaming, but I have worked with many developers as a gamer in games. World of Warcraft, ESO for like 5 seconds, SWTOR primarily. So, but I know lots of people in the industry. Most don't even work for BioWare or Blizzard anymore. In fact, fun fact, ex-girlfriend of mine, the guy she married, was a QA guy at Blizzard. The irony of that whole situation. And no, he would not give me any codes. Mainly because I thought that would be awkward. Hey, man. So, you're like married to my ex-girlfriend, and I'm a big Blizz fan. So, can I have like codes? No, not gonna work. No, I've never worked for, well, I've never been a developer for a game. Now, like, I would not be opposed to working on a game. I would help in the story narrative direction on that one all day long. I've even thought about that, but I do not have the cholesterol, or the money to do said things. But I'd be on board with that 100%. I know many people have want me to be a community manager on SWTOR, which I'm very flattered by that, guys. Very flattered. I would do that in a heartbeat. They couldn't afford me, though. That's the problem. Oh, thanks, Dragon Sithy. That's awesome. Thank you. That means a lot. Maybe I should just do like a 4-hour ASMR of me talking. I had a friend one time. I picked her up from a train station. out here. It was like a perfect setup. It was nighttime. It was snowing, very late. No one was out there. It was nice and quiet, and we were just talking. And she fell asleep to the dulcet tones of my voice. Boo, do you think we will see a trailer for the next WoW expansion soon? Yes, we will. But you won't probably see that until, oh God, probably late July, early August. But yeah, we'll see. I know they just did. Where are they at? PAX East, or they were at some gaming convention recently talking about Midnight a little bit, player housing. I didn't watch the entire video. I really should have. I was thinking about doing a response video to that, but I was working and got distracted and then forgot until you mentioned something. Welcome to my live. I am the Supreme Dev. Hello, my name's Boomy Nation. Hello, employees. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're cool. Eric, I will keep you as my pet. Because you're that short. I've been seeing more who was it? World of Warcraft. Golly. Oh, my brain's dead. Who are you? Anyways, some big creator from World of Warcraft whose name completely slips my mind. He does all the lore for World of Warcraft videos, and he's doing like 4-hour fall asleep to lore of World of Warcraft. I'm like, maybe I can do something like that, but I don't have time. It would literally just be me recording for an hour, then it'd be on repeat. And then Darth Mar walked up the podium. Valkorion looked into his eyes. They both grinned, snickered, and then Valkorion fried him like a rotisserie chicken. You know how to turn my map into the old map? Cool beans. Yeah. A lot of these NPCs have really overinflated egos. Don't you know who I am? My name is... what the hell is my name? I don't know what my name... the bearded lady, Jade. Yeah, that's my name, because you guys picked it. That's who I am. I'm a level 16 trooper. That I suck plain. Bow to my greatness. No, man, if I were a dev, dude, if I were in charge of SWTOR, this is what I would do. What level is my WoW character? 80. I've got 14 level, max level WoW tunes right now. Primarily because I want to run freaking ICC to get the stupid Invincible that I've been working on for freaking 14 years. I don't want to talk about it. I ran it on Tuesday on just my main tune. Still didn't get it. Yeah, right. Overinflated egos, nothing a blaster bolt to the face won't fix. Hell yeah. Hey, look, it's General Pedunkadunk. Nice. Aaron, how you doing, Aaron Dumont? Aaron Dumont, you sound like... I'm Aaron Dumont, Esquire, Lord Regent of the Northern Territories. I've known some female military people in real life, and they didn't sound like her at all. Garza, I wanted to talk about how I would change things in SWTOR if I were a dev, but you won't shut up. Anyways, now that we haven't been rudely interrupted by, you know, our boss or something like that, if I were a dev in Star Wars The Old Republic, I somehow, for some reason, was handed over the keys by EA, and they said, Boomy, I want you to help us. You're a Boomy, Boomy one Kenobi, Boomy. You're our only hope. I would say this is what we gotta do, fam. Take a lesson from Sandfall Entertainment, who made Claire Obscura Expedition 33, with only 33 members to the crew, and a very small budget. Probably, they're guesstimating now, probably high-end $15 million. Get rid of the activists. I would fire them all. I would restructure the narrative writing team. I would get rid of the community manager. I would retire Keith, because I would take control, because I am God now, of SWTOR. And I say, guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make an expansion. We're going to do multiple planets. And we are going to put passion into these planets. And we're going to make characters that people want to relate to, want to love, and want to hate. We want the Imp versus Republic war. We want that back on. We got plenty of time till Luke Skywalker happens. So we got plenty of time to have a war. But we want multiple planets, new species, new lore to delve in and discover within the Old Republic. That is what I want us to do. We're going to work on endgame content. We might not have a lot of things, a lot of resources, but the stuff we can do, we're going to make it perfect. We're going to make it epic, and they're going to sit there. The players, they're going to be like, oh my God, this is the best thing I've ever touched in my life. That's what we're going to do, team. Okay? No activism. No propaganda. We're going to make a great game. We're going to make a great Star Wars game. That's all we're going to do. And let the money roll in. Break. And I'd hire some of you, of course. I'd hire Sam, AV, maybe. I don't know if I'd ever put Keldron as community manager. I don't think that would go well. Birdface for funsies. Weird Aubrey. So we can put a lot of Lord of the Rings Easter eggs in. Oh shit, my game's muted? No one's told me that. What? Everyone failed. Everyone gets an F. Can you hear the game now? Sorry about that. I'm just here jabbering away. Dragon Sithies just like falling asleep now. But no one said anything about it being muted. Thank you, Cavell. Extra points to you. 20 points to Gryffindor. WRWOPR or Whopper PC. What's up? Yes, that's right. Thank you, Tempest. Ranked PvP. Let's go. Gotta bring that back. We got what they need to do is. Well, I think this is a struggle for every MMO. Is to really? I got something. Okay. Is to balance PvE and PvP. No MMO, not even World of Warcraft. No one's been able to find that sweet spot to be able to balance it well. We would do that on my team. Oh, the season 2 that comes out in December. I cannot wait for the new Fallout season. I watched season 1 of Fallout like multiple times because I'm a big Fallout nerd. I love Fallout, and it's a great show. It is a great, like, you do not see very many good adaptations from video game to screen, and I believe that Fallout was one of the best. Guild Wars had... Oh, Guild Wars did? Yeah, that's true. But right now, everyone in Guild Wars is waiting for hashtag not Guild Wars 3. But I know they're working on an update for it. Who is shooting this guy? Do I know you? I don't know if I know you or not. Quick, let's just sneak by everyone. And pretend they don't see us. Shoot, they saw us. Will I play Fallout 76? I do play Fallout 76. I have some time, and I got quite a few hours in Fallout 76. I love Fallout 76. The split abilities power between PvE and PvP, so all abilities may work in both. Yes, but it doesn't work the same way in both. This allows them to have OP abilities. Yeah, that's fair. It's a strategic balancing game when it comes to creating stuff for PvP and for PvE. That's why, you know, I think there should always be you have one character that does PvE and one character that does PvP. The PvP character is geared up for, well, PvP, obvi, and the other character is equipped and ready to go for your PvE fun. Fallout 76, yes, Fallout 76 started out rough. I was in the beta for it, and a lot of people didn't like it because we all came from like Fallout 3, Fallout 4. We're used to there being NPCs out there that were human to talk to, and then everyone freaked out when you didn't have that in 76. And I'm like one of the only ones sitting there going like, guys, why don't you understand how this works? We're one of the first vaults to open. There's probably not going to be anyone out there, and we were told to scatter. And once you get there and you realize that, you know, the scorch plague from the scorch beast and all that jazz wiped a lot of people out. Obviously, you're going to be by yourself for quite a while.
Good work.
So to me, it made sense. I liked it.
Accessing the Justicar files now.
2. There are no more.
2
there are no more, no less.
I think we found what we're looking for, Lieutenant.
You said the same thing, Deathblades, right? That's how it goes. Aliski, bro. What's up, my friend? Up what? Aliski, bro?
Just tell me who and where.
Cardin had the Justicars
and ghouls, yep, the ghouls, and then he had the mutants were out there.
An industrial area called the Works. Apparently, Tavis and his followers are using this relay to route all of the
yeah, Tempest, you're not wrong. It was very sensible.
The traders will be completely cut off from one another.
I see what Bethesda was trying to do with it, and I kind of agreed with it. If it wasn't for all the bugs that it came out with, which I honestly did not experience a lot of those bugs, which I've been very lucky with in my games.
Taking the traders down will be a lot easier.
But I think people just needed to, you know, settle down a little bit. That would have been great.
He'll rendezvous with you shortly.
Boop.
I'll meet up with Sergeant Mathen.
Roger that, Jenny.
One last thing.
My second class? Sol
Diablo.
I have no idea.
Sure to find him guarding that
Boomy, try to play Wizard 101.
If you have to, Lieutenant, but try to persuade him to surrender peacefully first.
Is turn-based? Who the hell was I talking to years ago that plays Wizard 101? I forgot. I think it was my old podcast host when I was doing WoW podcasts, like back in like Pandaria days.
What can I do to
I think she told me about it.
Cardin's only concern is
but I have heard of it.
Former Havoc members. He may not be loyal to us, but he isn't loyal to the Empire either. Convince him.
But right now, before I get into any new games, I want to beat Expedition 33 and do some more Monster Hunter Wilds. Because I paid for it, so I might as well, you know, play the damn thing.
Sounds like a plan, General.
Cardin could help us convince everyone to surrender peaceably. Make him see that. Otherwise, we're only going to kill them all. Now, hurry and rendezvous with Sergeant Mathen. You'll need those explosives regardless
Infernal 666. What's up, my friend? Y'all renaming yourselves. You do it on purpose just to confuse me. The only reason I recognized you, Ullman, is by your avatar. I'm a very simple man. Also, by the by, I ran into I don't know if they'd be considered a celebrity out here in this state, but I was literally walking downtown, working, and as I was walking, I saw someone that looked exceedingly familiar, and I thought it was a lookalike, but I literally, within arm's length, walked by the governor of the state of Illinois. He was just there, talking to a couple people, and what I found interesting, because when I came back to get to my car, he was out stumping and, like, talking into a camera for stuff. What I noticed was, in downtown Chicago, now, it was freaking crowded. It was sunny, everyone was dressed for the sun, the beautiful people were out. We were doing things looking beautiful, and barely anyone paid any attention to the guy. They probably didn't realize who it was, although there were quite a few detractors to him, and which I thought was funny. I don't agree with him whatsoever, but I'm also not an a-hole. I just thought, I'm like, holy crap, there's the governor. When in life are you going to literally run into the governor of your state? I don't know. I even took a picture of it. Tempest, you have a massive backlog of games you want to play? I just barely started playing Jedi Survivor. I haven't started that one yet. I need to actually beat Jedi the Fallen Order. I started playing it, and then halfway through, I think my computer's just like, no, I'm not going to do it. But now I have a new computer, and I can't do it. So I need to, like, play and beat that game. I saw Kid Lee play it, and I watched all his playthroughs. Or was it Oxhorn? I watched someone do it, so I lived through them. But I hear that Jedi Survivor was really good, and they're working on the 3rd installment of it right now. Oh, really, Cavell? Boomy, have you ever played the Revenge of the Sith video game? I had no idea that was a video game. I'm gonna look it up right after I kill this Justicar defense droid. Revenge of the Sith video game. Oh my god, it actually is. Yeah, I didn't even know this is a game. Initial release date 2005. Huh. Interesting. The more you know. Alright, my dude, gonna head out. Thought I'd stop by real quick to drop a hello. Hello and good night, my friend. Thank you for dropping by. You are always amazing. Look at Revenge of the Sith game alternative ending. Oh, I will. What was the game? It was during the, like, TIE Fighter versus X-Wing era. Forgot what it was. But you played this guy who grew up without a dad or some crap like that. But it had an alternate ending to where I believe you arrived at Tython. And I think the light side ending was you arrived and you, like, beat the Empire and crap like that. You're all cool. But the alternative ending is you went to the dark side, and the end scene for that was you sitting on, like, an imperial throne, being all dark and broody, and, like, you're like, look what I did. I'm dark and broody. I killed lots of people. I have anger issues.
You are fit for duty.
I can't remember the name of the game, but I played the crap out of that game when I was a kid. There's an ending where Anakin kills Obi-Wan and Palpatine? Man, that's called being greedy. Jedi Academy? Was it Jedi Academy? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I don't know. I remember you had to go into the sewers and whatnot. No, was it? I don't know. 2003. I'm trying to figure out when the heck I would play this, or when I had played this. Nope, not Jedi Academy. It was something else. Star Wars games, early 2000s. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna find it. Not the Lego ones, although those Lego Star Wars games were pretty cool. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find it. And when I do. Nope, it wasn't that. Nope, there were no HK units in those games. Star Wars Zero Company, that's not an old game. That game's not even out yet. Battlefront. I'll find it someday and I'll post it in the YouTube channel. So would that be Jedi Academy 1.5? Kind of like Naked Gun 2 3/4. Like, I see it in my head, and I'm pretty sure I might even have a CD-ROM of it somewhere stored away. That's why I liked that. It came out a couple years ago, but it pretty much was kind of like a nod to the TIE Fighter versus X-Wing. And I had to stop playing it because a bug happened. I couldn't complete the story. I'm sure, hopefully, they fixed it now. But, yeah. Hope for more Star Wars game main update to the main story. This voice acting strike is going on so long. It's very bad for the voice actors. It's bad for everyone involved. It is bad for every single person involved. 100%. But yeah, no, I agree. It needs to stop. It needs to end. They need to come, both sides need to just come to a compromise. The union needs to stop being stupid and realize that we live in a modern era and things are not how they used to be, and it's not going to change. It's not coming back. Squadron, yes. Rogue Squadron, or no, Squadron? Rogue Squadron. It's in my library somewhere. I'll have to look on Steam. For which I shall do right now, because I'm going to find it. You are... I know you have. I have it in here somewhere. If not, I'm going to be very upset. Why aren't you in here? I know you're in here. What? Why aren't you in here? I bought you. I wonder if it's on, like, someone else's launcher. Does EA have a launcher? I mean, everyone's got a launcher. Huh. Oh, the Quarry. The Quarry. I wanted to stream that too. Actually, one of my other favorite games, and now that I'm just looking at everything right here, is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Love that game. That's a great game. And Firewatch. Firewatch is also another great game, as I'm looking through all here. Huh. I wonder where it went. Star Wars Squadrons, yes, that's it. I was having fun with that. That was reliving my childhood with that game. Revenge of the Sith alternative ending YouTube. I will look it up later, Deathblaze, probably before I go sleepy sleeps. So, anyone have big plans for the weekend? I might go shooting on Saturday. Haven't decided yet. Hold on, I'm gonna go over to this chat window. EA has a launcher, Cavell says, and messes up. I said it didn't own Fallen Order, though I had all the achievements. Oh, that's weird. Skull! Yes. Oh, that's cool, Deathblades. Stay away from the people with red banners. We don't want to play with them. We're not their friends. They're not our friends either. What are we doing in here? Speak with Sergeant... Wait, I have a pending thing? Hold on. I'm, like, not even paying attention to what we're doing. Gonna do that. It's gonna be great. Crap I'll never really use on this tune. Also gonna be great. I can build. Oh, that's Lego pieces? That's cool. I know Lego has some the Old Republic stuff. We looked it up online, and they're uber expensive, and I cannot afford them.
Sergeant Mathen reporting for duty with fun toys in tow, sir.
You're gonna do some pooping and chilling out? I mean, that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it.
Let's see what you got for me.
See what you
First
got
item
for
of
me,
business is your
baby.
detonator, sir. A Zerka Arms 53R high-yield thermite explosive. Guaranteed to get a party started. Or ended.
That's what I call my beard. How many games am I subscribed to? 2. Well, if you Ubisoft Plus, so 3. But I need to cancel that because I don't play Shadows anymore because that game is horrible and stupid. So I need to cancel that because I own the other ACs outright. So I do the 6-month sub with World of Warcraft because for some reason I thought that'd be better than a 1-year sub, which makes no sense. And then this game. And I have maybe 4. I have a lifetime subscription to Star Wars or Star Trek Online, to which I need to get that reinstalled and all that jazz to play again. But anything I'm actually paying real money for right now, it's just 2. Just 2. Sometimes I feel like
Now, the comm relay you're going after is in
like the
the
Ubisoft
works,
Plus
the
and
industrial area on the lower
Microsoft
levels
Plus
of
and all those
Coruscant.
stupid subscription things,
It's a dangerous place.
or
LT.
game
Besides the
passes, are
Imperials
kind of like
are
your
bound to
gym
find.
membership. You forget
The
you
rogue
have
service
them
droids down there will squash
until like
anyone they can
5
get their
years
big
later,
metal
like,
claws
oh
around.
god, I've been spending how much?
Thanks for the warning, Sergeant.
Just doing my job, LT. Once you've made your way to the relay, plant that detonator on the generator coupling at the center and clear out of there before it goes off. That's
Oh,
all
you're
there is
gonna
to it,
cut down
LT.
some seeded trees
I won't hold you up any longer.
and
Good luck.
squirrels. I don't know why, but that reminds me, I've been watching a lot of Duck Dynasty lately. Primarily because, R.I.P. Phil Robertson just passed away, and I love that family. When Duck Dynasty was like out, people were like, you can be in that family. I'm like, hell yeah, I could be in that family. However, as much as I love camouflage, and I do have tons of camo stuff, it's more of an accessory than a whole main wardrobe. Plus, I'm more of a black shirt and jeans type of girl. Yeah, Ubisoft, you know what, honestly, I think unless you are a streamer who's like doing it hardcore, a lot of these game passes it doesn't really actually help the game out at all with game passes. So when they say like, yo, we got like 10 billion people playing on Game Pass, that actually, I mean, okay, if you had 10 billion people playing, that'd be pretty awesome. But you know how they give those numbers out like they do for South of Midnight, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and stuff like that. So how Game Pass stuff works is the dev company that makes said game, they get a bulk sum of money. Go, here you go. This is what we expect you to sell. Anything you sell over that, you'll get money for. If you don't sell over that, you ain't getting jack. So honestly, at the end of the day, a Game Pass hurts the game devs more than anything else. So most of that money goes straight to the publisher. Wait, what? Boomy, did you know that the actor for King of the Hill was killed in the shooting? No, I did not know that. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, King of the Hill actor shot. Of course. Who did he play? King of the Hill actor Jonathan Joss was raging with a pitchfork before he was ended. Dang. Oh, 3 days ago? Oh, a hate crime. Gotcha. Right. Huh. Did not know that. That's crazy. Crazy world, man.
Machines and maintenance areas like this keep the whole planet going.
Thanks, Jorgen. I don't like Jorgen's little chatty chat. I have not watched King of the Hill in years. It's right up there with The Simpsons. I haven't watched them since I was a kid. Since I was a wee little lad in the Highlands of Scotland, with me kin, fighting King Edward the Longshanks. Oh, we're just gonna let this guy kill everyone. We're just gonna do our thing. Have them go ahead. Thank you, sir. Don't mind us. We're just doing stuff. Just passing through. That's what normies do. Oh, because I'm going the wrong way like a dumbass. Well, I guess that was dumb. I should have just engaged.
I won't let you down, sir.
So what did we learn, kids? Don't half-ass it. Always whole-ass it. All these pissed off droids everywhere. It was whatever. I just Googled it and it said because he was gay or something. I literally just browsed the headline and went, oh, okay. I mean, that's stupid. But whenever it's MSNBC or any like major news network that says something, I take everything they say with a giant ass grain of salt. It's like, oh, did they really though? The sky's blue. Now, I know it is, but now I just don't believe you because you guys said it. I mean, the mainstream media lies so much, you're just like, I don't know. There's a nuclear war. Is there, though? Everything's blown up behind you, but like, I don't know if I believe you or not. No, this time we're telling the truth. Are ya? Level 17. Commit to the asset. Yes, always commit to the asset. That's on General Garza's tombstone. Why am I seeing more different chat? Like I have this Caster Labs thing that gives me chat for any. If I'm multi-streaming, it'll give me all like what everyone says in any chats that I'm multi-streaming in, which will eventually get Kick going, but we got to work on the bandwidth. No, it's just a mostly peaceful war. It's a mostly peaceful protest as the car's on fire behind a guy. I remember watching that when that happened. I'm like, well, if this is peaceful, I'd hate to see what a not peaceful one looks like. Or my favorite one is a reporter's in a boat during a flood. She's like in this little rowboat, and as she's reporting about how devastating the flood is, these guys are literally walking behind her in their wellies. And I'm like, come on, CNN. Search the works for a comm relay. Everyone, we're looking for a relay of comm. You call the Cavell War? The War of Cavell. And before Yavin, 1333. I need like a grenade launcher. Oh, I think we found something. Let's go speak to people. The Jack Cardan. There can be only one.
Still alive.
Now I want to watch
You
Highlander.
really should have gotten out of this while you were a head soldier. Now you're a risk to Tavis and the rest of my people. So Havoc Squad or not, I'm going to have to kill you.
Oh, yeah, the thing in Germany? Yeah, these people are just so dumb. They think they're all high and mighty and, like, us as
You always have a
actual
choice, sir.
human
I've
citizens
made my choice.
are just
Davis,
stupid
Wraith,
and will believe everything they
Needles,
say. Well, those
Gearbox,
days have passed and
Fuse,
we don't.
They're like my children, and I abandoned them. I resigned and left them to fight alone, just to make a point. They need my help now more than ever. I'm not going to abandon them. Not this time.
Why are we abandoning kids? I wasn't listening.
Imperials are the enemy. You aren't one of them.
The Republic came just as close to killing me as the Empire ever did. As far as I'm concerned, everyone's my enemy. I know you're trying to get into my head, soldier, but it's not gonna work.
Okay, Malgus.
Think what you want, Cardin. Doesn't make my point any less true.
All I know is that you're really trying my patience.
Watch the
soldier.
movie The New
I don't
Guy.
even understand what you're trying to convince me of here. I'm
I'll look
trying to
into
keep
it.
my people alive, and it's your mission to kill them. That's all there is to this, soldier.
I served with your people, sir. I don't want to kill them.
Well, you've certainly taken your time trying to kill me. You've already compromised the relay. Even if we take you out, it's only a matter of time until Garza has this place slagged for a click in every direction.
I know Charles
By now,
Boyd wrote
Garza
this
will know
storyline,
exactly
but
where
that
all the
right there
defective
made
bases are.
zero sense.
They'll be tethered banthas, cut off from each other and all.
Excuse me, sir, but shouldn't we be?
The Imperials might offer help, but it won't be much. They'll all be left to die.
Does he know he's talking out loud? I feel like these lines that he's saying right now and spitting should be in here and not out loud for everyone to hear.
Tavis and the others will follow your lead. If you come in peacefully, they will too.
Damn, I can't believe it's come to this.
Sir?
All right, soldier, I'll go along with this. But if you harm a single one of my people, you will be dead within the day. Understood?
You have my word on it, Cardin.
Let's
It's
get
a
on with
trooper
this,
story.
soldier.
None of it
Allow you
makes
to go into
sense.
enemy custody alive, Cardin.
Are you still here? The op's over, people. Finished. Mission failed. So get out of here while you still got the legs to carry you.
You leave me no choice, sir. Ready your weapons, men.
Yeah, that's not written well. Okay, some people just don't have an inner monologue. Vector K, hello, my friend. It's really weird that, like, this more current generation doesn't have an inner monologue, which I'm like, how does that even work? How do you not have one? Like, what's it like in your mind when it's so quiet? Which actually explains a lot, to be honest with you. And they
Reminds
vote,
me of
which is
old
really
times.
scary.
Here's my weapon. Consider me surrendered. I'll make my way up to the Senate Tower and turn myself in. See what Garza wants to do next.
What if you get killed on your way? Like, shouldn't you go with me and I should take you? Strength in numbers? I feel like I shouldn't have played this class story again, because now I'm just like, wait a second, there's so many plot holes.
I'm glad to have you back on our side.
I never said I was on your side, soldier. I'm doing this for my people, not for your republic or anything else.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
it's
I'm
like when
sure
you're
we'll
role
meet
playing
again.
and a player decides to emote with their character is when their character is actually thinking, like, our characters aren't mind readers. Wait, what? Kibbles and bits and bits and bits on repeat. Pretty much.
Glad I had a chance to fight with you, sir.
Yeah, I guess it was nice to finally stretch my legs out a bit. See you topside, soldier.
Let's go take out that relay and give Cardin's little baby something to think about.
That's how you communicate in Fallout 76 is with emotes. I was in the zone in the top of the world, and some guy who was like level 450 wanted to trade with me, and he gave me a lot of good crap. But yeah, that's how you communicate in 76 is by all emotes. The movie was made in 2002. Return to General Pedunkadunk. You got it. We will. Once I do this. Where are you, Pedunkadunk? Were you? You're over here. I'm gonna go to the Senate Tower. Pedunkadunk, donkadonk. That is not how that game goes, but it is. Oh, you sent me a DM. Hold on. Deathblades. The new guy. Oh, nice. Birdface, what are you doing? What am I? Why do I know this person? Hold on, chat. I'm reading something that Birdface just sent me. Am I mentioned at all in this? That'd be great. So what I think is funny is that I do videos that can be very critical of SWTOR. Yeah, he probably did, and that's fine. I'll take it because I'll take it for all the scrap and everything. No, what I was saying is, like, Birdface, he sent me like every once in a while you get this one person who's always like, why are you always so negative? It is, you are the single reason this game's not doing well because of your negativity, George. Okay, George, okay. I don't typically get those very often at all. I know Sam does, and for some weird reason Birdface is getting this crap, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'm pretty middle of the road, but I don't, yeah. People on the internet just don't, I don't get it. I'm rightfully critical. Thank you. There you go. Boomy, can I join the Discord? Yeah, just a second. Just a second. Where the hell? Yeah. It should be in the description, but if not, I will just put a link in right now, Z's. You can join the Discord. Of course you can. Hold on. I got to invite people. Copy. Bam. There you go. If you're not part of the Discord, join. Get in it. They always got to misplace the blame. Oh, they do. I think a lot of it has to do with that we sometimes point out that other creators are more bent on toxic positivity than actually being honest about where the game is.
Ah, the hero of the hour.
I am the hero of the hour. Thank you, Pinocchio. Whereas some of us, like myself, I try to be a realist in all things. Like, I do videos where I praise, like, the current modernization they did for the character. I love it. The current update, it's really good. All praise to the team on that one. Party on. But then I will also righteously criticize them for when I think they're doing something stupid, which I think anyone should for any game. You're welcome, Diablo.
Another promotion sounds about right to me.
Another promotion so soon might raise a few flags. As impressed as I am, we need to keep a low profile for now.
Yeah,
Jack
Boomy, Birdface, Sam,
surrendered himself in broad daylight.
AV, yeah, it's all of us. We're the ones.
Gordon's help will give us quite an edge against Tavis and the others. I'm glad you could change his mind.
It's like some people act as if the only people keeping this game afloat are Volk and Solturista. And I would argue Solturista does more for this game and for new players and beginners than Volk has in a very long time.
Do we have Cardin in a
because his numbers
location?
Do not go
Shortly.
up anymore.
First, we'll make sure he doesn't have any tricks up his sleeves.
No
I
hate.
haven't come this far by taking chances.
I'm a guy by I go by the
Just
numbers, and that's
included
what I see.
Messages relayed between 4 locations. Our technicians are working to pinpoint those locations now. There can be no doubt that the messages will lead us to the other traders.
Really?
Thanks to your efforts, we'll be able to bring them all to justice
That's
very
right.
soon.
What are my orders in the meantime?
As it happens, we've already discovered the location of one of the Havoc traders, Wraith.
Dang,
You
that was
remember
quick.
Senator Krasul from your meeting with the Senate earlier?
Yes, I do,
Wraith kidnapped
Padunkadunk.
him from his home just afterward. We've tracked them to a remote space station called Port Raga.
Port Raga.
Has Wraith made any demands? What's her objective?
Our intelligence is very thin at the moment. No demands have been made as yet.
Well, that's another
One of
thing
our
that's like
teams is
going out the
already
window
on route
is
to Port
written
Raga.
guides.
They'll investigate the situation and give you a detailed report on arrival.
Everything's like
You've
either
accomplished some amazing things,
you
Lieutenant. But
vlogging
there's
on
no
YouTube or
time for a break
podcasting.
yet.
That's where people get their
Whatever Wraith
information
is
from.
planning, we cannot allow her to succeed. Understood?
I won't
Understood,
rest until
General.
the job's done.
I know you won't, Lieutenant. Havoc Squad requires its own starship for operational flexibility. Our ship has already been transferred to your command. It's waiting at the spaceport now.
Hinshaw, totally an old friend of the channel, man. You've been here forever. I haven't seen Volk on here in forever. He's actually been putting up some
Put it to good use, Lieutenant.
current
Fly to Port Raga and meet with the
guides
advance
to the
team
current
immediately.
updated
Your
patch.
orders are to rescue Senator Krasul and capture or eliminate
But
Leaf at
I like
all
watched one of
costs.
them and went,
Good luck, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
dude, it's been
Get
so
out there
long.
and take down some traitors.
But hey, no hate. Everyone's gonna do what they're gonna do, but sometimes I just kind of sit there and wonder. It's like, what are you trying to do? I'm old-fashioned. I have notebooks and dude, I'm old-fashioned too. I use freaking not that. Legal pads. I am a legal pad connoisseur. That's what I use. I write all my notes for games, all my notes for like if I'm going to do scripting for a video. When I wrote my book, I did all the outlines, everything in legal pad. I love legal pads. I write everything. When I go shopping, I bring a piece of paper with my list and I cross it out when I'm there. I'm old school that way. But when it comes to guides, I personally have to see what's going on. Reading it's one thing, and I have a great imagination, but I need to see what they're doing. So I primarily just go towards what YouTube tells me. You get emails, and that's it. What's an email? I check my email like twice a day. One in the morning when I wake up, and then like one time later in the day. Other than that, I don't do any of that. You still have notes from TBC? And
no.
Dude, I still have...
I think the fireworks got a little out of hand. The pruning droids aren't programmed for firefighting.
I still have notebooks on when I was a greeter for the Convert to Raid Guild on Airy Peak. I have notebooks on every person I have invited into that mega guild when I was on duty as a greeter. And I also have notebooks on all my tunes, what level they were at, what gear they still needed, what mounts I was still chasing. Yeah, I notebook. I am like the movie Notebook, just without the sappy and sad ending. The Burning Crusade. Those were the days. No, what am I doing? You're welcome. Have fun in the Discord. Sol Diablo. But yeah, I'm more of a give me a pencil, a good sharp, like it has to be like a sharp shank type pencil, and a good notepad, and I'm a happy boy. Okay, we are going to do stuff with this guy with this 1970s porn stash. Nothing good's gonna happen here. It's a setup. Oh no, we just got our ship. That's what happened on that one. What? Oh, Tempest. Yeah, that's a good reason to make notes, to remember all your old builds. I would do that with Diablo 4. I would take a screenshot of what my Necromancer was and what my bone spear build was, and then I would try to go there. But honestly, I should have just gone back to writing. It's a lot easier for me. We got our ship. We're doing ship things. It was not me, I swear. Someone's being naughty in Discord. Naughty, naughty. I get that warning with ChatGTP sometimes. ChatGTP can be very, fishnickety with some things. Not Grok. Grok will make you the ugliest women with the biggest boobs all day long. But I'm more of a fan of ChatGTP.
General Garza saddled me with some overblown protocol droid.
As long as you don't say anything about Disney or Jedi in it.
Soldier requires proper logistics to function. I provide the highest support level available. C2 series droids represent the latest.
Oh, that's cool, Cavell.
Everything from starship technical maintenance to nutritional advice tailored for your specific organic needs.
Tailored? Oh, cool. Then I will have steak, butter, and bacon, sir, with some asparagus. No carbs, please, though.
At enormous taxpayer expense. Along with the usual accommodations, you'll find.
Oh, what's that picture of two Twi'leks there? I'm surprised the team hasn't currently seen that and tried to deleted it for modern audiences.
It's quite beautiful to look at. Priority alerts from the Republic Network are accessible at the HoloNet console. Long-range communications are available via the Holo Terminal.
Oh, cool.
And finally, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to meet. Do you have any questions, Master?
Yes, where can a girl get a good cup of coffee?
Sounds like you're good at everything. Does that include combat?
As you can see, I am not equipped for physical danger. My function is to maintain the starship as your home away from home.
You take screenshots of your UI and your taskbars. They have had a bad habit of screwing them up with major updates. Yep, that's a smart thing to do with that. Like I do that for like whenever like World of Warcraft will update stuff, and I'm like, oh crap, my skill tree. I have to go redo the whole thing. I'm like, wait, what the hell was it? I don't remember. So I will go to Wowhead to do stuff, or what was the other website that had good builds? Narthax? Nope, not a Narthax. Oh my gosh, someone help me out in chat. I know it's there. It's like it's in my head, but it hasn't come out of my mouth yet. But I would go there. I'm like, okay, give me a good build. But now, actually, in Blizzard World, you can just click default build, and it'll do it for you. And I do that for all my alts because I'm like, listen, I'm just playing these for fun.
Calling Coruscant
I'm not going to
Authority. Care. Request permission to depart.
You are clear for departure. Have a pleasant flight.
An SA allegations come out about Bioware, they will then because image same reason Blizzard removed all those pictures. Oh yeah. That was so stupid. It's like the only people like in World of Warcraft that painting, and I know what dungeon it was in, that painting upset were the purple-haired septum-pierced, which I don't care if you have your septum pierced. I mean, depending on, it all depends on how the person looks, because some people it looks kind of hot on. But it was the activist people, right, that they got hired in like 10 years ago that took umbrage with it, while 95% of the rest of us are like, we have no problem with this. We don't care. Stop it. Or when, was it with Tracer? They didn't like how she looked. And so they tried to change how she looked from the rear end mirror. And people got pissed off. They're like, why? Stop changing things. Just leave stuff alone. You're just going to piss people off. And I did think, I had a friend, she put something up, and then I memed it and put a nun's outfit on Tracer. Some people liked it. Some people were not too happy with that. I just laughed and laughed. Okay, let's travel places. We're going to travel to Port Sagard. Michael Foggin, good day. Boomy, how are you? I'm doing great, my friend. How are you, Michael? Icy Veins, you know, Icy Veins, damn it, it was right there in my brain. I like saw the name of the website and it went, no, and ran away. I know it starts with an N. It's gonna bother the hell out of me. World of Warcraft builds No build, not that, not icy veins, wowhead. Ah, dang it, it's gonna bother me. Not Blizzard cast. What's Blizzard forums? Oh, Noxic. Noxic.com, that's what it was. Noxic builds is where I used to go. But I'm not sure how much they've actually updated stuff on Noxic. But that is where I used to go to get my builds for my World of Warcraft tunes. They were awful builds? I thought they were pretty good. Whatever, man. I'm gonna ban you immediately. Banned! Let's speak to Sergeant Ajaxial. Can I do it here? Nope, can't do it there. Remember the days when we had a new expansion and you'd be on your ship with all your crew and you'd have to go to the intercom and start everything? Ah, those were the good days. I enjoyed those days. Boomy! A dad playing, neither dad playing a game. What? Game over.
On your feet.
I am on my feet. Why do you say those things, Eric? Can I get a new companion? Eric Jorgen upsets me.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Back again, darling.
Yes, you are, Darth. I'll see. That's Darth Hexic. Girl, I missed you. How was the fam? Oh, it was pretty good. Oh, that's great. That's great. How are the kids? Oh, you know. Sithy. Oh, brilliant. How's your husband? Oh, you know. Good. The transition's been awful there. Transition? Yes. You know. Reasons. Ah.
Hey, my #1 sister in arms. Good to see you again, Lieutenant. Hope you're ready to crack some skulls because you've really got your work cut out for you on this one.
Boomy, a guy playing another guy playing a game. Yes. I play CP207. NC is supposed to den debauchery, so I have mods that really turn that up. And I have to be careful when... I bet. Internal... Hey, Boomy, what's the best crew skill for making credits in Star Wars The Old Republic? I would say... Now you're testing my memory. My main tune does this. It's not tailoring, it's synth weaving. That's what I use. Who the hell makes all the colors? It isn't my main tune. It's my other tune does all the colors. Nope, it is my main tune. I don't remember. What is the the crew skill that makes the different dyes and whatnot? Either way, whatever that one is, do that. That is good to nickel and dime to make credits on the GTN. That is how I made a lot of my billions, was just making a shit ton of dyes and nickel and diming the GTN with them. That's how I did it. Artifice? I'd have to go on that too. I think, yeah, Artifice, I think you're right. One name Boomy skill. Yeah. I just walk into GTN and it just gives me billions of dollars.
A real good time in the making. That's what we've got here.
Gathering skills is great in any MMO. If you want to nickel and diming, instead of just posting up like, here, please buy this helmet for 5 quadrillion credits.
But as soon as you step out of this hangar, it's party time.
Put up crafting stuff. Everyone will buy that. Or in World of Warcraft, it used to be bags. My tailor would make bags, and that's how I would make gold in World of Warcraft.
Do you know where Kasul is being held?
Biochem mats used to be good as well. Yeah. But now the taxes are so freaking high in SWTOR. God, I feel like I'm living in a blue state. Oh wait, I am. So I should be used to high taxes.
Station, of course. But plenty to ruin your day if you're in that hangar when they blow.
I have all the crafting skills too, but gosh darn if I can ever remember what their names are. I'm horrible with names.
Thanks for the heads up, Sergeant.
You got it.
So I have friends of mine who will just like bleed out names for games and all this lore, and I'm very familiar with all the lore, but I'm like, I don't know that person's name. Oh, it was that one guy, Kablangenstan, the Shimmering. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy. No, I'm horrible with names. Like, my own people need to have name tag. My own kin should have name tags so I can remember who the hell they are. Yeah, better to spread it out with multitudes, yeah. Yeah, collector armors is a hit or miss. You may get rich, but it may take 3 months. Yeah, that's very true. That's happened to me.
Now you'll see how Havoc Squad gets things done.
It all depends on what
I'm
the
looking
market's
forward to
looking
it.
for.
See you on the other side, Lieutenant. Good luck.
And then you want to be very careful with the I did a video on it, how to make tons of credits in Star Wars The Old Republic. But I use the same strategy that I do in World of Warcraft when I play the auction house. I don't undercut too much, but I undercut just enough to make sure that I'm the one you're buying stuff from. So I'm not going to like undercut someone so much to where you're just being rude about it. But I have had instances where I would buy something off the GTN or the auction house and then repost it a couple days later and make 2 times what I paid for it. Yeah, no, I hope Deathblades, amen. I would love to get this Mando story done with immediately. Done with. I am so done with the Mando story. It's not even funny. Everyone, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to take a bio break. So, talk about taxes in the game. We'll be right back. I'm going to take a bio break. I'm a BRB. Yeah, no, Cavell, you're right. Some people just don't know how to play the GTN and they undercut and they're just rude. Don't be a douche canoe. Don't be an undercutting douche canoe. That's just my only thing. BRB. Bio break.
Boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew. Love it. Pew, pew. Well, look how cute they are. Pew, pew, pew. Last one, boys. Second one, Circa combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them.
You're welcome. I thought you all missed that. I just wanted everyone to remember the pew pew. Yeah, that is what hell is. 100%. That's kind of stuff they Wait, what the fuck? What? Wait, where'd all my stuff go? Hold on. There it goes. What the? Yeah, Guantanamo Bay, that is the soundbite that they play constantly. Or just laughing sounds of the dev team laughing cringefully for too long. I killed two, but mine doesn't want to do the story. Pepe is pew pew. I'm pretty sure they got a talking to after that with the response of everyone. Even normies were like, what the hell was that? To Hong Kong 97, the video is why I don't do terrorist things. Right? Put that in the Middle East. We'll have peace immediately. I gotta kill 15 of these twit sticks. Whatever. Deathblaze, my friend, have a good night or morning, afternoon, or wherever the heck you are. Have a good one, man. Thanks for showing up. You are awesome. See you in the Discord. Why is it when, like, these NPCs, when you shoot them, they sound like they're crying? Like, has everyone noticed that they sound like they're crying? Ooh, we got an upgrade. Upgrade? Yes. Upgrade? Yes. Common and minor class? Sure. The pew pew killed Deathblades. No! Casualty! Collateral damage, man. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, when I was upstairs, I was thinking about, like, maybe I shouldn't have left that on. The poor people, my poor community, who I love to death. I'm so sorry. I sound like that when I've had Taco Bell. Val. I'm gonna have to tell you I gotta work on the delay, because the Caster Labs thing gives me your guys' comments a lot faster than actual YouTube does. They could sound like they're having an orgasm if you want, but somehow I think that would be more annoying. I mean, it depends. I think there'd be a lot less playing happening. But like, hey, oh, okay. I mean, okay. We gotta pick our poison here. Yeah, Loki himself did do that. He is such a trickster little guy. Also, my back is very happy because I finally got a new chair. And I'm very happy. A good gaming chair. Even has a massager for your lower back. Which I'm like, that's just too foo-foo. I don't need that. Back in my day. You sat on a piece of wood and you enjoyed it. Yes. Which common spec is best paired with Vanguard, Operative, or other? You're talking to the wrong guy on that one. I will always say, hey, you play what feels best for you. Hey, Boomy, what's your main class? Or your favorite class overall? Hey, Boomy, what's up? Hail to the Sith Archives. In the SWTOR verse. My internet just got back up. Dude, that's freaking awesome. I apologize if you're coming in now and you're seeing that I left the Pew Pew tape on for too long. Yeah. You hate the Vanguard spec, do you? Well, I'm glad your internet came back up, Sith. That's awesome. What is my... In SWTOR? Mara Jade, not the streamer or the fictional character. My Mara she's my favorite class in SWTOR. And then my favorite class in World of Warcraft is Warlock. Destruction Warlock. Destro. I can shoot firebolts up people. I'm reading the show that The Last Kingdom is based on, and there is a line where Tread wonders why people would be Christian since it's such a miserable religion compared to the Danes' religion. He ventures to guess that Loki must have created it. It reminds me of like when I was playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where you venture into England for the first time, and the Vikings have run into a monastery or whatnot, and they're having banter on the longboat. And I believe one of the things was when oh god, what was your main character's name in Valhalla? I can't remember. I'll remember it later. But he was talking about, like, yes, the cross, their god is on the cross. And one person's like, why would their god still be on a cross? At least Odin came down. I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing there. I just wanted to try something, or they're a merc slinger. Dude, I honestly don't know. I am horrible at that stuff. Sometimes when I play, I'm like, this looks good. I want to play this one. This one looks pretty. This one's prettier. I like it pretty. Valhalla and Origins are the only Assassin's Creed games I didn't play. Well, that and the new one. I played the new one. I put 20 some odd hours into the new one, and then I deleted it. I'm like, get off my computer now. Valhalla I really liked. Black Flag was good. I know they're doing the remake to Black Flag. I don't think I played Origins. I don't remember. But you know which Assassin's Creed is actually gaining steam on Steam is Odyssey. Odyssey is making some money right now. The only Assassin's Creed not making money for Ubisoft at the moment is the brand new one, which I think is freaking hilarious. Ivor, you're right, Ivor. You're nailed god, normally in disgust. Yes. They did a great job writing and research with Valhalla. They really did. That's why I was really surprised on just how bad the research was for the cultural culture in Assassin's Creed Shadows. I mean, Shadows was pretty. It was a beautiful environment. I loved how the weather dynamics worked. Other than that, the game was very meh. It was very trash. It did not hold my attention at all.
Who the? Oh, you. I should have known Garza would try
Black
to keep
Flag
all this
does?
inside our twisted little family.
Yeah.
Well, don't just stand there.
But hey, the Black
You know how to
Flag
defuse
remix,
bombs, don't you?
that's what they're working on currently until the whole studio
She
gets
has a
shut
remote
down.
detonator too, so be quick.
Don't worry, sir. I'm gonna get you out of here.
I am not a child to be comforted, Lieutenant. That traitor was
I am a cat with really bad hair, Lieutenant.
The Senate officially abandoned Havoc Squad on Endo Prime.
Do you have any idea what the recording was for?
Is it not obvious?
Yes, they are remaking Black Flag.
What will happen if this situation goes public? The Senate would be a firestorm. All of our judgments publicly called into question. And General Garza and Spec Force Division would be the first to burn.
That's not gonna happen.
A wise decision. I'll admit, I'd like to see the look on that traitor's face when all of her bombs suddenly shut down. To watch that coward scurry away into the shadows when she realizes that her plans have failed would be priceless.
The new Assassin's Creed that they are working on, codename title Hex, I believe it takes place in Salem, Massachusetts. And I'm worried because they have a bunch of activists working on it. Maybe not so much right now anymore. However, I do like the premise of an Assassin's Creed taking place during the Salem witch trials. I think that'd be cool. And that is on my bucket list of places to go to and maybe move to, Salem. Because I love all that crap. Well, yeah, Odyssey and Valhalla is really kind of like where they did that turn from traditional Assassin's Creed game to more RPG Assassin's Creed, which I like both. So I'm not going to argue it.
No matter how far Wraith goes, I'll catch her eventually.
In that, you have my full authorization, Lieutenant. Now get to work on those bombs.
Who is this twit? Can we just kill him? Can we just leave him to die? I don't like him. And if I'm being honest, Syndicate was a pretty good ending to Assassin's. Syndicate was pretty good. I hope they don't cut out or rewrite any of the Black Flag's original content. You know they're going to censor the barmaids that walk around and stuff like that. Well, maybe not. Tides are turning. The gaming industry is healing slowly, but healing. So if they know what's best, they'll just upgrade the graphics on it and leave it be. Yeah, that's a good point, Kevel. Pressing buttons. More buttons are being pressed. Uh-oh. Okay, we did that. Go off yonder. Press buttons on this guy. The dev these days is so trash. I almost don't want a KOTOR remake, even though I want it badly. No, I feel ya. But that's why I'm actually excited to see what Mass Effect 5 is going to be. Because I know those devs have already come out and distanced themselves hardcore from the Veilguard people. We're like, we're completely different. So I mean, EA just shut down the Black Panther thing and got rid of the studio. Because, A, it's been in development for years and they're still like pre-development. While Expedition 33 took 4 to 5 years to make, and it's like AAA. It looks AAA, but at the value of an indie game. And it's just so dumb how bloated these budgets are, how too many people work on a game. What is it? Ubisoft, I think, has 16,000 employees. Why? Why? You don't need... Why? Get rid of the bloat. That's what I say. Get rid of the bloat. Slim down your budget. Get people in who want to play games, who are passionate about games and passionate about gamers. And watch the money roll in. I mean, Expedition 33 has made hundreds of millions of dollars already.
Is it safe now?
They blew past what their budget was, and they paid off all their bills so far.
I don't know about safe, but the bombs are disabled.
You know that's what I meant. I'm not a fool. Get on with it, Lieutenant.
Andromeda? I actually liked Andromeda.
Go on, lead the way.
If the rumors are true, EA never liked Dragon Age, so it makes sense. The only reason EA kept Dragon Age was because they thought nostalgia was going to be on their side. The biggest problem outside of the activist woke crap that they shoved into Veilguard was the fact that it took freaking 10 years to do. Even Todd Howard from Bethesda says it takes 5 years to make a good game. And yet, it's been almost 5 years since we heard about the fact that they're making a Fallout 5. But they're not ready to show us anything yet. So I'm like, but what happened to that it takes 5 years? It's been 5 years. Where's Fallout 5, damn it? Which, okay, for us Fallout players out there, where would you like the new Fallout game to take place? I, for one, would love to see Fallout Alaska. I would love to see a Fallout game in Alaska. Are game movies trendy these days? I know they signed a deal to do a movie about Expedition 33, like, within a week of its release. But you gotta, like, I remember when Prince of Persia, I loved that game. That was such a great game. I loved the antagonist too. She was so hot. And then they did the adaptation to movie for Prince of Persia, and it was okay, but it's like, oh god, this is not at all like the game.
Blazes are you?
Fallout Anchorage.
This is ridiculous.
I think that'd be awesome.
General Garza hires mercs to rescue Republic senators all the time.
These people are Spec Force troops in disguise, sir.
Fantastic. Now I almost wish they were mercenaries.
So you rescued our charming friend here, obviously. Nice work.
What? Florida or Midwest somewhere? Oh, Fallout Florida. Well, yeah. I'm trying to think. That'd be kind of cool. A lot of swampy areas. Yeah. Yeah. West Virginia is, I think it says that's as far south as Fallout has gone. Fallout Texas. Or would that be too close to, like, Fallout New Vegas? Because it's so desert-y. I mean, I think a Fallout Idaho would be exceedingly boring. Fallout Maine. I mean, they did
fled the scene before I could
Far Harbor, so that's pretty much Maine.
They say. We were watching every inch of this place. Nobody saw her leave.
Is someone going to get me a ship to Coruscant anytime soon?
No, you cat.
Don't worry, your honorable eminent senatorness. You are catching a ride with us.
I owe you big time, Jaxo.
Hey, happy to
Crocs? No thanks. Crocs everywhere. Mutant Crocs.
Anyway.
Crocs as big as your house.
Have a fun time together, aren't we, Senator?
Yes, delightful.
Garza will want to hear from you ASAP.
I loved Fallout 4. Fallout 4 was really fun.
Take care of yourself.
Especially when you can do the dev codes in it, and you can just, like, I played Fallout 4 like maybe for 100 hours. And after a while, I got sick and tired of having to kill things whenever I walked around anywhere. So I just did a dev code where I became a god. And then I turned off all the bad people. I'm like, I just want to explore. Just let me build my outpost, man. Just leave me alone. Swamp houses in the Everglades, that would be kind of cool, Wim. Totally. The nuclear alligators.
Stay safe out there.
So long.
But hey, if we had like a Fallout Anchorage or Alaska, you would have Bigfoot. You know, if you're going off like the cultural stories of mythological creatures, not saying that Bigfoot's mythological. I'm just saying I might be a believer. You don't know that, even though I have a literal canvas thing of Bigfoot and aliens behind me. Although I'm not a big alien guy. But anyways, with that said, there's so much you can draw from Alaska, especially with the Eskimo and the indigenous cultural beliefs in not myths but stories. I think there's so much you can do. We can finally find out. Was it Vault-Tec who organized everything? Maybe. I would like to get to my ship, please. I just want to get to my ship. What? Oh, you're a butt. Okay, let's get off the thing. Cryptids galore. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Alaska by itself right now, everything is trying to kill you. So let's translate that into a Fallout universe. We would see the front lines aftermath with the war against China. Yes, yes, we would. That'd be awesome. How's the 7.7 update? It's an update, no story, but the character monetization is cool. The dynamic encounters on starter planets is cool. They're very crowded. I've already seen complaints about the overcrowdedness on it, which I think is hilarious. Did you watch the Fallout? Yes, I did, Sith Archives. I love the Fallout show. I've watched the first season multiple times. I cannot wait for season 2. And season 3. It should be very interesting to see. I love how they tie in everything in the show.
Return to your post.
But everything that's in there right now is canon, and they're not making new canon to the game, which is something Todd Howard was very adamant, like, don't do that. That's our job. Don't make anything new to the game or to the show, because our players will be like, wait a second, is that new canon and lore? But no, I'm looking forward to see what New Vegas is going to look like in season 2. It's going to be great. I at least think it's going to be great. I'm back, Boomy. Couldn't sleep. Benj, welcome back to Insomnia Cast. Want to know what's weird? I love the show, but until this moment, I completely forgot about it. That happens, man. Vector 4 months complete. Darkness, sunlight, and Anchorage would be neat. That would be kind of cool. There'd be a lot of snow. Couple months of sun, and then a lot of snow and darkness.
Lieutenant, I was just speaking with Sergeant Jaxo. Congratulations. Saving Senator Krazel will certainly help our affairs with the Senate. We needed someone to owe us a favor. Well done.
The show... Oh, gosh darn it. I remember watching Oxhorn talk about it. The Fallout TV show takes place in the year 2296. In Fallout 76, the earliest title in terms of chronological order takes place in 2102. The first Fallout game comes decades later in 2161. Fallout 2 jumps to 2241. Yeah, so 2296 is when the Fallout TV show takes place. 2 to 3 hours of sunlight? Well, that's a lot. That's enough time to get yourself a sunburn.
Just did my job.
You've accomplished something very important. Something beyond...
Yeah, that's what it seems like, Sith.
...to hunt down Tavis and the other traitors. You are in the field, Lieutenant. You see how far the Empire is reaching. A full attack isn't far off now. To keep the Empire's forces at bay, we need the Senate support.
Yeah, they did tease New Vegas at the very end of, if you haven't seen it, spoilers, but the very end of season 1 where he's walking in the power armor and you see New Vegas in the back, in the back foreground. It's in front of him, so it's in the background. But you see New Vegas over there. So that kind of like made me go like... So do you think a robot's going to come up to him and be like, howdy, partner?
I'm glad I could help out the cause.
Darth Nihilus.
Yes,
What's up, Nihilus? Please don't kill us all.
One thing, Lieutenant. I was disappointed to learn of
No.
Faith's escape. She's capable of causing
no, Sith. They're trying to keep them separate, but in the same universe, without creating anything new. So, yeah. So outside of the Brotherhood of Steel and the Enclave, we haven't heard New Vegas, and you got to see who the major players were in that board meeting they had at Vault-Tec, where the robot guy who, I can hear him in my head because he played, he was in Star Trek. He played the Changeling guy. Can't think of his name. Renee something or not? I'll get this. Deep Space 9. Cast. Renee Aberjonis, who did... Oh, man. Oh, it's gonna... I'm kicking myself because I have the name in my head, but it's not coming to my brain or coming out of my mouth. He's a guy who was Robco. I'm going to find it. Mr. House. That's who it is. God damn it. How did I not know that? Mr. House. Odo's actor. Yeah, he played Mr. House in Fallout New Vegas.
General. It won't happen again.
Odo!
I'm sure it won't. Now,
Maximus was an idiot savant perk.
Two sets of data from the Coruscant relay.
No, they'll have Mr. House. They had...
And
I mean, they have to have Mr. House. They have to have him. If they don't, I'm thinking a lot of people are going to be like, what the hell?
Taurus and Nar Shaddaa. I'll move out right away.
Good luck, Garza out.
Good luck, Garza out. Hey, we're level 18. Go us. Look at us moving up in the world. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what Season 2 comes out. Oh my God. How it turns out to be. I know that comes out in December, so we'll have to wait a bit of time for Season 2. Where are we going to go? Terrace or Nar Shaddaa? Let's go to Nar Shaddaa.
Lieutenant, this is General Garza. I see
It
that
takes
you
place
touched down
before
on Nar
New
Shaddaa.
Vegas, Fallout 4, Fallout
Before we
3, so
begin your
Mr. House
briefing,
would be there.
I want
Yeah,
to
he
make
would be
something
there.
clear. The situation on Nar Shaddaa is
So we should be
very
seeing
delicate.
Mr. House.
This moon belongs to the Hutt cartel, who take their neutrality very seriously.
Have you thought
The
about
Republic
destroying the
cannot
planet
afford any
Mars,
incidents.
Darth Nihilus? I get it. I've destroyed many planets myself.
What exactly should I be avoiding here, sir?
Imperial personnel
It's
operate
ma'am.
just as freely on Nar Shaddaa
It's
as we
ma'am,
do.
not
You
sir,
cannot be
ma'am.
caught taking action against them. Now, your mission. An experimental Republic war droid has gone rogue, committing a series of seemingly random attacks across Nar Shaddaa. The droid's designation is M14X, and it is my belief that this droid is acting under orders from Harren Tavis.
Do we know anything about the war droid's capabilities?
The droid is a highly advanced prototype, one that was being developed
I'm
to
a
serve
highly
the Havoc
advanced
Squad.
prototype.
The project was supposed to have been cancelled, but it would seem Tavis simply shifted the development elsewhere, most likely his allies in the Sith Empire.
Yeah, that's the best attitude to have, Darth Nihilus. I love that attitude. Wraith, I meant. What did you mean? I don't know. Did he get lost in the chat? It is what it is.
What are my orders, General?
This war droid's rampage.
What are my
must be
orders,
stopped
General
before it's
Pedunkadunk?
linked with the Republic. An agent of the Strategic Information Service will be assisting.
She's
you.
got some heavy eyeliner going
Officially,
on.
You're providing military support to an SIS operation. Do not divulge Tavis's defection or the droid's connection to it.
You can count on me, sir.
Be careful, Lieutenant. If this war droid is even half as dangerous as its original designers had estimated, you'll have your work
I like
cut
your
out for you.
eyes. It's pretty
Garza
red.
out.
Okay, I guess we're gonna do that. I'm getting tired. I don't know if I want to do that. But then, will Elon go if Mars is gone? I mean, there's always Venus in Neptune. I don't fear you, Nihilus. You were beaten by a girl, LOL. Oh, don't start a war with Nihilus. They'll steal all your tacos. Oh, I got mail. You've got mail. Damn, shots fired. Oh, I guess I don't care about that. Ooh, 87 credits. Hell yeah, I'm rich. I remember when 100,000 credits, I felt like I was rich with 100K credits back in the day. Oh, let's talk to, is there a kitty litter box in here? Oh, kidding. That's what this is. This is the kitty litter box for Eric Jorgen. Olivia, not my tacos. I refuse to play my troopers. I forgot how the ship looked.
Record before that ZR-57.
Yeah, this is not my favorite ship.
Been meaning to discuss it with you, so you can kill Imperials. But that guerrilla mentality won't cut it in the big time.
My favorite ship is the Imperial Agent ship. That ship is freaking awesome.
You saw how I handled things on Ord Mantell. I know what I'm doing.
I know
Taking
what I'm
on
doing.
that Sep
You don't
army
know me.
single-handedly showed guts, not leadership.
What
When I
if
signed on
Darth
with the
Sion
Deadeyes, my
fought
CEO was
Deadpool?
Lieutenant
Who
Vaughn,
wins? Both are
certified
invincible.
war hero, as decorated as they come. When he
I
gave an
mean,
order,
if the
we
current
trusted,
writing team
followed
at
it to the
SOTOR
letter.
had
A
any way
squad
with it, a
needs that kind of
Mandalorian would come out of
commitment to
nowhere
operate
and kill them
effectively.
both. I think Jorgen is toilet trained, Boomy, mate. I mean, maybe he's not.
I expect you to give me that
I don't
same
know.
level of
No one's
dedication.
asked.
I always give 100%.
Maybe
That's
I
not
should
the issue.
email Jackie
Havoc
or
Squad is the Republic's most
blast her
elite
out
outfit.
on
We
X
tackle the missions no one
and
else
be
can
like,
handle.
is Eric
Traitor or
Jorgen
no, Tavis is a
potty
tough act to
trained,
follow.
or does he have a
think
kitty
you're up
litter
to it?
box, or does he just like pee everywhere like cats do? And does he like catnip? You know, if the team wanted to be funny, they can put like one of the rewards or whatnot you give your companions to up their companionship with you, or their reputation and whatnot. If they had a sense of humor, they would do something like Jabba catnip, and Jorgen would go up like 100 points. That's a big pooper scooper needed for that box. He sprays things he claims. Yes, I mean, we all do. Deadpool, out Chaos, all Sith.
I wouldn't be leading Havoc Squad if I didn't.
I mean, I do that. When I want to mark my territory,
You've got confidence and plenty of raw
I just drop
talent.
trowel.
Maybe you'll pull this off.
I just rub my beard on it. Oh, they should have a scratching post in here too, like one of those cat scratching post trees, like right in the corner over here. I know we're making fun of the Cathar right now, but it's very fun, and we
I'll recruit
can.
more soldiers as soon as I find some Havoc-worthy candidates.
Makes sense. Once this unit starts growing, people's expectations of us, of you, are only going to get bigger.
No, the riders
That
would find it
CO post could
offensive
get
somehow.
Real heavy, real quick.
That would be a great April Fool's joke. Golf Nails is activating the mass shadow generator. Goodbye, Mars and Venus. And Venus! Why are you taking out Venus? I just said Mars. Don't be greedy, Darth Nihilus. Jeez.
I was born to lead.
Enjoy it while you can. Commanding a squad is no cakewalk. Nothing worse than having to choose between the success of the mission and the lives of your men. A leader's got to be ready to make those kinds of life or death decisions. There's no room for doubt.
I mean, you got demoted, so you really shouldn't be giving me advice. Just saying.
You get a point. I'll keep it in mind.
I think for me,
I'm sure
Hedda
you'll do
Cole
fine.
is so bad, she might
got
even
this
be worse
far.
than Rey as a... Ooh. Shots fired there. Hedda Cole... No, you know who... Yeah, Hedda Cole is a horribly written character. Know who's worse? Tawadir. That is, like... I would argue...
Longevity of dusting your quarters, Master. Your respiratory health is one of my top priorities.
Thank you? Wait, doesn't a ship have filters to that? Oh my god. Excuse me. No. Yeah, Tawadir, I think, is one of the worst characters written for this game. Actually, she and Nickelback are. I would prefer, and I hate Koth. Like, everyone in my channel knows how much I despise Koth. But I'd rather have Koth as a lifelong companion than ever have to deal with Tawadir again. I certainly can't stand here anymore being little years of fighting here. I think for me, Hedical, I already said that. Hell yeah, Tau sucks. Guess Tuno and Skadge too. Oh, Skadge, I already forgot about Skadge. And she came out of nowhere like, what the F? You are not even in the same universe as me and act like you're my companion now and can fight Malgus? Yeah, Tawadir, I don't, yeah, that, yeah. A lot of virtue signaling there. I have no clue who all you are talking about. Oh, I have yet to play past the Kotep. Cavell, you have to. If we suffered, you have to suffer with us, my friend. Yeah, Tao is... What the hell is that even? What you have is two characters who are definitely suffering from crap. And are very whiny about it. And yet somehow the Jedi Council thought it would be wise to put two very whiny people who are suffering from something exceedingly similar, but in two different ways, and said, you know what, you guys would be great. No. If, say, Nickelback guy, the character Nickelback, because I can't remember his actual name to save my life, the robot dude with the head. He's suffered a lot. He has PTSD, he has all these things. He should have a Jedi Master who has not just gone through that stuff, but knows how to handle that stuff to be a good, no, what the hell am I trying to think? But be a good picture of what you should be, and someone who can be like, listen, I know what you're going through. Let me help you. Tawadir is not that character. Why? Charles, why? It's ma'am. It's ma'am. Sahar as a companion now would have been better even when she is mid. I don't mind Sahar. She's not... I don't think she's that badly written. So, I don't mind her because we don't really know. It's been so long in between patches that we don't know what's happening anymore. Is that mannish voice? It's ma'am. It is, Cavell. It is. Yeah, wasn't it the last time we had a story update? Oh my god, I was going to do a video on the 29th and I completely forgot. Well, shiz. I'm still going to do a video about it. I completely forgot what the date was. I forgot that it's June 6th. Oh, it's June 6th. June 7th. D-Day. That it has been a year and a weekish since we've had a story update to Star Wars The Old Republic. It's been just over, like just a tad bit over a year since we've had story update. Nostral should be the leaders that, yes, I love Nostral. I'm Nostral. These are the stories. As long as the new characters are female, they never do that. Well, Satil Shan used to do that. Until the current writers got a hold of her.
Currently open for business.
They should do a Real Housewives of Coruscant. I just thought about that right now. Or like the Real Housewives of Nar Shaddaa. So you have all these aliens, a couple like hut chick worm things. That'd be hilarious. Can't really see Nox taking commands from Vowron, Asina by now. In my head, Canon Nox is the Emperor. They have screwed up so much in this story to where we have to sit here, and some people have Vowron as the Emperor, and myself, I have Asina. They wrote themselves into corners they should not have written themselves into, and we are all suffering for it. But I agree. And her appearances in Hope Cinematic, amazing. But I hope we get something soon. I hope we get some stories soon. That'd be awesome. Where am I going? Am I going this way? Yes, I love Satil Shan. I love her. I would love to know what the hell is going on with Satil Shan. That'd be nice. Asina, I love Asina. I wish we can romance her. I never liked Vowron. Ever. And when they said, like, you know, depending on who you killed and how you played, he could be the Emperor. I'm like, oh my god, why would you make him Emperor? Why would you do that? Give me Vitiate. I'll take him. Valkypoo. I'll take Valkorion as Emperor. Why did he do Valron? That's dumb. Nope, we're going through here. Follow the arrows, Boomy. If SOTA was a single-player RPG, I think we would have played as Satil or... Ooh, I would play Satil. I'd play it all night long. Bang, 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 boom. Yeah. He's not just way too old. I just don't like his character whatsoever. Mar is daddy. I love Darth Mar. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. I was so pissed off how they killed Darth Mar off. Oh. Oh. But also, you know who else is daddy? Darth Jadis. Yes.
Ah, there you are. Go ahead, take a seat, and keep your voice down.
Jonas Balker, correct?
Let's just stick with Jonas. Hope you like the canteen.
Is he one of the Jonas
It's
brothers?
Not one of my favorites, but it is conveniently located. There's a vault not far from here. It's a merc operation. Holds valuables for anybody with the credits to pay. Our mutual friend is about to pay them a visit.
Mutual friend.
Do we have a welcome party arranged?
Not exactly. No. A group of paramilitary types always shows up on the scene before the droid's attacks. We've already spotted them casing the vault. You could head in now, but I don't want to scare them off. We wouldn't want the guest of honor to skip the party, would we?
It's your show, Jonas. When do we make our move?
When's the
I have
concert,
people with
Jonas?
eyes on the vault. Once they spot our target, we'll get the party started. So, Havoc Squad, huh? Pretty nice of Garza to loan us her very best.
Darth Jadis went boom boom, but did he go
Jonas,
boom boom?
I just wanted to let you know I made it to Ithor safe and sound.
That's great.
Oh, it's another
I'll
Cathar.
talk to you later then. That's our cue. The target is in the vault. Are you ready to move out?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Am I ready to move out, guys? Sure.
Let's get this party started.
Take care of the droid, and we'll have you on your way within the hour. Nice and tidy. Good luck. We'll have our eyes on you.
Yeah, Darth Jadis is coming back. He's been in the files for quite a while now. But the last video they did at a Star Wars Celebration teased him, which I'm like, that is awesome. Because I feel like Jadis has had a very open-ended, like, ending. Did he die? Did he not die? Did he set it all up? What's going on there? Question marks. We have them all. Jace is theoretically coming back. Maybe, possibly. Hopefully. Oh, Boom Nation, did you get a chance to listen to that playlist? If so, what did I have not? Did you DM me the playlist? If you did, I might have forgotten. Did you DM me in Discord? On Twitter? I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't remember. And I'm horrible with that. So send it to me again and I'll listen to it. But, friends, I think this is where we're going to end tonight. Darth Jadis is cool and Imperial Agent is my favorite. Darth Jadis should be interesting to see how he and Darth Malgipu interact with each other. Because it's a literal vinegar and oil and water with those two. Jadis wants to take over everything and create a Sith Empire in his own image, while Malgipu wants to just destroy everything and let people be free. I don't know who I agree with the most. I love them both equally. Can I call them both daddy? Just saying. Oh, Discord last week? I'll have to find it. I'll have to look and see. Anyways, my friends, I'm going to call it because I got up at the butt crack of dawn today and I was just tired. My beard is tired. Mago should have died on... He should have just died a long time ago. Nosferatu Frost says, have a good night, Boomy. You too, my friend. It was the ultimate finale. It was. Guys, thank you so much for coming up and showing up. Make sure you hit the like button, the share button, all those things, my friend. Hey, become a member to the channel and all that jazz. You get a podcast and early access to videos and all that stupid stuff. But I will be doing a video soon talking about how it's been a year since we've had any story update as well. So that should get some hatred. That's going to be great. Anyways, guys, again, thank you guys for coming out and showing up to this. And we will do more very soon. You guys are amazing. The best community out there. I love you. Spay and neuter your Wookiees, friends. We'll see you later. Good day.